Bonjour.
Hello. How are we? We're back.
For more.
Live. Oh, no, wrong one. Pressing the wrong button already.
Oh, God.
It's been a long week.
To be honest, there are many buttons here.
Yes, there is a lot of buttons.
Many.
Yeah, so hello, welcome back to our Summer Clash for Cash 2023 presented by Jason Paterson, who is actually playing in this match.
Yep.
He is playing Trevor Pines for £150. Woo, big money. Race to 9.
Something break.
All our matches today are a race to 9. So best of 17.
Many frames.
Lots of frames.
Yeah. Oh,
Jason. Jason is a new convert to the glove side of pool.
yeah. Dark side.
Yep.
To be honest, I still might give it a go.
You got to. You got to. I mean, to be fair, everybody gave me a load of stick 4 or 5 years ago when I started wearing one. Now everybody's wearing one. Well,
Yeah, but
not everybody, but
4 or 5 years ago, it was just weird.
someone had to start it.
Yep. How many in the Barnstable League now? I think it's you, Charlie, isn't it?
Me, John Charlie, I think Ray Little's got one.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I've seen someone else.
There are a few more.
Yeah.
But yeah, me and John Charlie are well known.
Oh, yeah. I mean, normally when someone sees you play, it's like, where's the glove?
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Good afternoon, Jasmine.
Hola.
I think I'm right in saying that Jasmine is Jason's other half. She'll correct me if I'm wrong, I'm guessing. Thanks, Zach.
He asked if he could stand there.
Did he?
Yeah. Don't know why.
Literally, he's just commented in chat and he stood right next to us.
It's just the fact that I'm sat here.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you're not. Oh. Unlucky.
Now, to be fair, I know Jason and Trevor, but I've never
Do you?
seen them really play pool, so I don't know much about the games and standard and etc. So
I mean,
this is a learning experience for me.
for me, that was the shot.
Yep.
And get those two out and ready, because every other ball's potable. So
Thing is with Trevor, even if he's not on the stream and we've got the microphones on, you'll know if Trevor's in the building because all you will hear in the background is Trevor's laugh.
well, yeah, he was just saying, because obviously with his daughter watching.
Yeah, his daughter walked.
So all I could hear was you.
Yeah. And he was at the other end of the pub.
Yeah, those mics pick up. Well, to be honest, most microphones pick anything up there, don't they?
Yeah. That'll do.
Yeah. Still
That
got,
will
still got
do.
the pot, so
And the red's gone far enough that you can still pot in that bag as well.
yeah. I mean, if you could have nudged that red over completely, it would have been easier for the black in the middle. But again, there's various ways you can play that black.
I mean, I got to admit, every time I'm at the table, if I can pot the black in the corner pocket rather than the centre pocket, I'll always go for a corner pocket.
It's all right.
Yeah, no, he's all right.
Yeah, bottom right, screw back.
Yeah, you can either go down to the bottom right or you can even just drop it into the middle. He's going to come off the right angle. You just have to be very careful of not snookering himself, that's all. So he's going bottom right by the looks of it. And still snookered himself.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
But he did seem to kind of jab that one a little bit, and he was up off the shot pretty quick. So,
Let's see what we can do there.
I mean, to be fair, even if he hits this yellow, I don't think he's going to leave Jason anything particularly simple.
No.
He'll probably have a shot into the middle bag.
I mean, you just want to nestle up behind it, really, don't you?
Yeah, it'd be good.
That'd be the best option.
Yeah,
You
come
got
off
the angle there.
Yeah, come off the side cushion, bottom cushion, then up behind the yellow.
Even if you give it a bit too much of
Oh,
it.
he's close to going in off here if he's not careful.
Dangerous.
Oh, even at the red.
Anyway. Good for him for putting his hand up there.
Yeah, and probably the worst place he could have put the white as well.
Yes. 100%. Well, I mean, this is just...
He just drops this in, runs it through, then right centre, left centre.
You say that?
Yeah, he's all right. He might have to stun off and back up the top cushion.
Yeah.
He might just drop it in and go the angles.
Well, that's it. But like you said, obviously come down off this bottom cushion.
Yeah, he'll put a bit of bottom on it, so it swings it out. So it swings the cue ball out off the bottom cushion. Oh, not enough though. Oh, no, he's all right. He's all right.
The side helps. You should be thinking this is 1-0.
It should be.
The glove is helping.
It does.
Yeah, good pull. I mean, the thing is, even if that didn't go in, it just rattled. You're leaving the white ball in the worst place possible.
Oh
Anyway.
yeah.
But yeah, no, good first
And also
frame.
as well, you're putting the pressure on the opponent because he knows he's got a pot. Otherwise, it's game over anyway. So.
Well, that's it. Yeah, you have to pot, don't you?
Yeah. All right, Trevor to breaking frame 2. Right, what I want to know is on Jason's right knee, he's got a big pink patch just below his knee. I want to know what he's been doing kneeling down on one knee for. Who's he been proposing to down here?
Himself in the mirror? I don't know.
Possibly.
I wouldn't know. I think you're probably looking into this a bit too much. Possibly. I just had a notification from Just Eat.
For what?
Just saying. Free delivery this Father's Day. Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Considering you're not a daddy as well.
Oh, Daddy.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah, you need to sort the thing out so I can share it.
You should be able to.
Yeah, but it's weird. It's not letting me. Okay, you sound just like Connor.
You technophobes.
Well, I'm not a technophobe. It's just physically not letting me.
Right, you're going to have to keep an eye on what's going on because obviously I'm not looking at the screen at the moment.
Can you not multitask?
I can, but although I wear glasses, I haven't got 4 eyes to keep an eye on everything.
At least someone likes the glove.
Yep. Well, I can share it.
Yeah, but
No,
that's you.
No, that's on my personal account, not my Q Sports account. I can share it.
Yeah, but it just says send for me.
Well, it's because you've got an Android. Yeah. So yeah, I can share it. So I don't know.
I could just do this the easier way. I could just post it on my profile.
Yes, you could. Yeah, you could do that.
Lucky drive. You know.
Have they decent? Oh,
no.
you've done that. Yeah, good.
Sorry, maybe it was decent. I mean, that's still not really, you got a pot on, but. My sister's ringing me, and unfortunately, I'm not going to answer it.
Rude.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, she's tuned in. She's just heard you say that.
She won't be watching this.
How do you know?
She's a technophobe.
Oh, right. Okay.
Nah, it's not really her scene, as to say. Effort.
Tarly, are you watching? It's Trevor's daughter. I have a feeling our chat today on this match is going to be full of glove love.
Rubber glove love.
Yeah, glove love. And the funny thing is, all the comments that we've had on it so far, albeit it's two, they both happen to be in the building.
Yeah.
One good shot here then, Jason. Can go 2-0 up.
Long pot double, innit?
Now you might be able to come across. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Kind of.
I was going to say he might have been able to stun across that and then potted it in the middle, but it looks like he left the double.
Went a complete different direction, that.
I think Trevor will play this in a way that, I was going to say,
Yeah.
if he,
You've got it.
even if he had gone for the pot and didn't get it, he still should have snookered Jason anyway.
I mean, the thing is, he could have, even if he
Yeah.
could have played that harder.
I think Jason can see this, whether he can... Oh, no, he went that way anyway.
I think you would have wanted to play that yellow a bit harder, because obviously where you've left it now.
Yeah. Thanks, George. Yeah, it's a lovely glove. £5 off Amazon, apparently.
Glove love.
Glove love. Hashtag glove love.
Hashtag someone's farted and it stinks.
Yeah. Yeah, someone's got a bad tummy.
Cool. Oh, that's right. Jesus.
Dear, who's that? Is that you, is it? I was going to say, get outside. Dear God in heaven, that is terrible.
Anyone got the oust?
You could cut that with a knife.
With a butter knife.
Oh,
Jesus.
I don't think he can help. Oh, dear Lord. I'm just going to try and get Les's attention, see if I can grab a cup of coffee.
Just dude stuck going.
And a gas mask. No, just one, mate. Just one.
Well, you could either get a gas mask or a radiation suit.
Hazmat, yeah. Yeah, I think Dinah Rod needs coming in and sorting someone out. Cool.
Oh, that's unlucky.
No, I didn't know they sell the gloves down in Blue Moon. Got to admit, I buy all mine online.
Yeah. That's the thing, though, as much as it does, you know, you kind of think you want to help out your local businesses and stuff, but
I,
if you can find something that's cheaper,
yeah, I mean, it's like you're thinking of maybe trying it, so you don't want to spend that much
And it
just
not
in
work.
case.
that's it, and not
Yeah, I
be
mean,
effective.
yeah, and you can go online. I mean, I've got I got a couple, and it cost £4 for 2 pairs. £4 to try it out, even if you don't like it, you
Yeah.
haven't really lost anything.
But that's the thing. Then you know, if I do
Well, the
get,
price of a cup of coffee, you know.
and again, if I do get on with it, then that's weighed off a bit. If I do get on with it, then I can, you know, I can always turn around and go, right, well, you know, maybe I might treat myself, get a,
More expensive one,
Yeah.
yes. Or a
Is it-
named one, yeah.
because you know, obviously it might last a little bit longer.
Yeah. I mean, the branded ones, so like Kamui, Predator,
Yeah.
all those,
Sure.
you're looking around about £20.
Yeah. Well, so, and thing is, still really, it's not, you know, for something that you're going to use most of the time.
All the time, yeah.
That's not really that much.
No, it's not.
You know, if you're looking at something that's going to cost like, I don't know, 20, well, but say 25 plus.
Yeah, I mean,
Then that's kind of
Yeah.
where you kind of get
Yeah,
into
but-
that bracket of a bit. It's getting a bit stupid.
well, it depends, because like John Charlie, all right, because he's got exceptionally big hands, all right, he's had to go for like a double XL,
Yeah.
and they're quite hard to find.
Yeah.
So he's had to order his from America.
About 2 year wait, isn't it?
No. But he obviously it came from America, so with postage, packaging, and everything else, I think it was £65.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's still a lot of money.
It is a lot of money, but like John says, for him, it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's a comfortable fit, and he uses it all the time.
Well, that's
So
again, you know, if you're getting
he's certainly going to get his money's worth out of it.
if you're getting your use out of it, then
Yeah.
obviously it is worth it. So
I'm going to have words with Jason as well, because he's just completely gone against everything we spoke about earlier.
what do you mean?
Well, when I flick over to the sponsors page, in between while they're racking, I have said, like, just check, make sure you can carry on. And he's like, yeah, he said, I've told everybody just to check with you after every frame. So he didn't check. So I'm going to tell him off. Hello again, Devon. How are we? How was the practice? Did your boy enjoy it? Or Lytton?
Unlucky. I mean,
Great position, yeah.
Great shot getting back up to that. Yellow.
Yeah. Yeah, you got some good reaction off that cue ball there.
Just shame about where he's put the yellow.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously it does go to the top bag.
yeah. And on these tables, they are forgiving enough that you can take them down the rails.
But yeah.
I mean, he's not got an easy shot here unless he can get through to the middle of those 3 yellows and drop it in the middle. I don't think he can.
Still, that. I mean, that being a cut. If you can, just stand
I
up
think
and
he's
come
just going
back
to try and
behind
play
it.
safe here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right.
Good, good. Pleased to hear that, Devon. Nice to see that youngsters are continuing to take an interest in the sport.
The old Paul.
Oh, yeah. Because that's the thing as well. It's like my generation, when we were growing up, we used to go to the pub with our mums and dads and what have you and that. And while they were having a drink at the bar or whatever, they'd always sort of like, right, give us 50p or whatever, and we'd go and play
Yeah.
on the pool table.
Yeah, I used to as well.
And that, but it's the same for darts and snooker and stuff like that. You you went with your parents.
Yeah, but
But that doesn't happen these days.
that's the thing. For me, my weekends, it was like I'd have one weekend with my dad, and obviously we'd go and have dinner or whatnot, and then probably play some pool in the evening while Dad's having a pint. And but then the following weekend, like if I was staying at my nan and granddad's, for instance, my granddad, obviously for my age at that time, he had like a little sort of like miniature sized snooker table.
Right. Yeah.
So I always grew up
Around
both sports. That's why my love for snooker and pool is that much, because I grew up around it. But as I was saying, if I'm not playing it, I'll be watching it. On my breaks and stuff. Like, if there's a video that I want to watch, then I'll stick.
Yeah,
stick it on.
That is the good thing about nowadays, because obviously there was that transition period. So like I say, we would go out with our parents, and while they were having a drink or a meal or whatever, we'd be playing pool or darts or whatever. But we were there, we were around it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas nowadays, obviously, both parents are working and things like that. It doesn't happen so often. And obviously, with a lot of pubs, they've got rid of a lot of the tables, and because they switched over to food and whatever. He's right. You're kind of not surrounded by it now.
Yeah.
But, and especially the last couple of years, pool has started to get a lot more momentum online, like with Ultimate, Matchroom, IPA, EPA, all that when they've been streaming, so it's getting a lot more exposure online now as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So kids aren't oblivious to it now, and at least they're getting exposed to it. So hopefully there'll be a few out there that will go, I want to give that a go, and that is the next generation that's going to come through and start playing the game. And hopefully in 10, 15, 20 years' time, we'll be talking about them all while we're on the stream.
Yeah, that's it. Old and grey.
Yeah. Well, that's the reason I keep my hair short, 'cause I'm already grey.
That's unlucky that didn't drop.
I'm glad to hear both like it, Devon. And the women's game as well. The women's game gets a lot more exposure now as well.
Yeah, but that's
which is good, and it is one of those sides of it that we could do with getting a few more women playing or girls playing.
Well, that's it. It's like, for instance, like women's football. That's just gone off the roof.
Yeah, the Lionesses, their success recently, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
Not that I like football, but I know about it, obviously.
Do you fancy a skill shot here?
Ooh. This will be a good shot if he gets it.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh,
Nah.
That's unlucky.
Right, Trevor. Ideal chance to go 2-1.
Get a frame on the board. Yeah.
There it is.
Nice one. Well done, Trev.
Gets rid of the donut.
Donuts aren't that bad.
Depends what sort of
form.
donut.
Food form.
Oh, yeah. I'll fight you for a donut, a proper one, but...
Mate, you can have it, it's fine. I wouldn't fight over a donut.
Oh, I love a donut.
Especially the freshly made ones.
Oh, yeah. Fresh made jam donut. Oh, heaven.
Well, I was on about like the ring ones that you get out in. It's Westford, not Westford, yeah.
Oh,
Westford.
if they got chocolate on them, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, the little ones, yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah, so if anybody's walking past the donut shop in Ilfracombe today, and you fancy going in and getting some and dropping them in the second stage, not going to say no.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
No. But yeah, they got to be fresh made hot ring donuts.
I really want one now.
Yeah, not a co-op special,
No.
but...
Oh.
Yeah, thanks for Thanks for checking, Trev. Jason didn't. Yeah. Cheers for checking, mate. Jason didn't bother.
Can Trev get another one?
Say hello to Brooksy for me. I haven't seen him for ages.
I'm guessing he's on about Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played with him on, I think, it's that Exeter team match thing. Beginning of the year. I said this last time. I played absolutely terrible, but they're all dominant. But yeah, Brooksy. I think he won all of his games. Pretty sure he did.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Yeah.
Really nice bloke as well.
Molten League, if I'm correct, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down in old sheep territory.
Man.
Careful, that could be someone's girlfriend you're talking about.
What, a sheep?
Yeah, they like their sheep down South Mountain, mate.
Yeah, but that's just... I mean, if you've really got to go that far, just have a sheep as a girlfriend, that's just...
Especially now they've got a 40-mile-an-hour limit down the link road.
Can we see our first reverse? Was it? I don't know. Was it?
I think it is, yeah. I think it could be. But you've now probably commentated Kirsten now, so...
Hey. One good shot here.
That'll do.
Beautiful. So...
Yes, apparently he did win all the games in Exeter.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
That's right, got the cut into the bottom right. Well, both bottoms ready. The choice is yours.
Personally, I'd go bottom left here.
Yeah, wait, the
Bottom right is a blind pocket.
Well, the angle that he's
I think he's going bottom right as well. No, he is going bottom right.
Oh,
yeah.
It's unlucky. Needs a bit more. That's really unlucky. Yeah, it was. Would have been.
Would have been, but...
My bad.
Yeah, Darryl commentator cursed it again, so... I've learned not to say anything yet.
Again?
Yeah.
I've never done it before.
I'm sure you probably did it on final stage.
First of many. Oh, no, I didn't actually. It's pretty much every call that I made was normally on the money. Oh, no. That's what I was saying earlier.
But you shocked yourself, did you?
Well, no, to be honest, I was just looking at the... I don't know, I just obviously must have had my pool head on in the morning, and then in the evening it just went a bit...
Didn't bring it this morning then?
No, I brought my flute game on.
Yeah. Yeah, you certainly did well on that one.
I've done all right with a little clearance in the last game. I mean, I was playing with a cue that had a tip that was at a 45-degree angle. Yeah, no, I've spoken to Rob Smale about that, because obviously you guys... I don't know whether you were in his team or not, but...
they still play really old rules, don't they? Don't they?
I mean, it's like old crickety rules.
They're rules from probably about 30, 40 years ago, where you can still roll up behind the ball and snooker.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I was talking to Rob about it, and he was saying how they're trying to make it a bit more of a thing. And to be honest, I don't blame you guys. This is what I was,
End of the day, just switch it to Blackball.
Yeah, well, it's
outdone.
It's most places you go to are playing those rules, that rule set.
Yeah. I mean, although the organisations, like Ultimate and the EPA, they've now switched over to international.
Yeah. But you're always going to get like bigger things trying it first, aren't you? Really?
Oh yeah.
And then it's always like sort of like the little leagues.
Shot Jason.
The little leagues normally try and follow up afterwards, don't they? So.
Well, yeah. Now the EPA have taken on international with in partnership with Ultimate. That any county pool now, that's all played to international rules.
Yeah.
So you'll find a lot of local leagues that are big for county players will switch over to international.
So with Wayne and Dave doing their little international.
I mean, we'll stay Blackball for a couple of years, I expect.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
But
until Wayne tries to get it changed.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, if Wayne's going to the AGM this year. I'm not, because I don't fancy being there for 4 hours. Because he'll come with his library book of amendments and suggestions. Love you, Wayne, if you're watching.
Off. Ouch.
What is my opinion of the international rules? Personally, George, I actually quite like them. I've not played them that much. But yeah, no, I do like them. I think, because obviously we watch like the Ultimate players and that, they play all the international rules and that. And again, because they are such a standard that they're at that standard where they can pretty much play any rule set and there'll still be a lot of breaking dishes.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think it really matters what rule set you do play.
No.
But the international rules, there are quite a few tactics that come into it.
Yeah. Well, the thing that always confuses me is when you break and you going off,
Yep.
you still have to put the cue ball behind the ball
Yes,
line.
yeah.
But then after that,
Anywhere on the table.
anywhere. That's the one thing that always.
Yeah. Unless the white ball comes off the table. So if the white ball comes off the table and like hits the floor,
What, on the break?
on the break, you can then put it anywhere on the table.
Yeah. So that's a thing
Yeah.
I'll have to get my head around.
Yeah.
Well, especially after taking the white ball off the table earlier. Yeah, it'll probably be about 6.
Yeah. Oh, the pub will be kicking them out because it'll be closing time. Yeah, so the international rules, I do like them. I can see some of the arguments of why people don't like them.
A lot of people just don't like change, do they?
I mean, I think the rule that gets a lot of people is that you can, as long as you hit your ball first,
Yeah.
you can pot your opponent's ball, and all it is a loss of turn. It's not a foul.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what it was in the old rules, wasn't it?
No. That was a class of deliberate foul, and then you gave over 2 shots in world rules. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, a lot of people don't like that rule. But on the flip side of that, Jason, on the flip side of that, what that brings into the game then is that you stop people covering pockets.
Yeah.
Because it's no advantage.
No.
And if you've
The whole tactical side kind of comes.
If you've got balls that are timed up and you're trying to cover pockets so you can then bide your time so you can then get your bad balls out, all the opponent's going to do is going to keep on doing a loss of turn shot, potting your ball, and then you're going to end up with 1 or 2 balls left on the table in really difficult positions, and you've got nothing out of it.
Yeah. Sticky
So
situation.
it does put it into a more of a more attacking game.
Yeah.
And obviously for TV tables and streaming tables, watching people play an attacking game and just potting balls is a lot better than people playing tuck-ups all the time.
Yeah.
It's more exciting.
Tippy
I get
tap,
that.
Tippy tappy. I'm
yeah.
not a big fan of tippy tappy.
Yeah, no, we all want to watch everybody come to the table, break dish. But I do like...
It does get a bit boring after a while.
Yeah, it does. So when you've got matches like that, it's quite nice sometimes to have a tactical frame.
Yeah.
And just show that these players aren't just one-trick ponies, that they're just really good at potting balls and they can clear up every time they come to the table.
Yeah.
And with international rules as well, there are, with that loss of turn shot as well, that does open up a lot more tactics.
Oh, yeah.
That
Definitely.
you got to get your head around. The one ruling that is a bit confusing for me is that when you're on the black, so I get down to the black, you're on reds,
Yeah.
I can hit the black and play a skill shot. So I can skill shot the black onto your red, put your red, black goes in, fine. I win the frame. But I cannot hit my last colour, so my last yellow, onto the black, put the black, and then put my yellow in a skill shot. I can't do that.
No. So that's a bit odd.
Yeah. So you can skill shot it one way, but you can't skill shot it the other way.
Well, that's it. You know, obviously, that's the thing is what we've been playing. Obviously, in our league, that's what we can do.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah.
As long as you do pot your colour.
Oh yeah, you got to. Yeah. White ball.
Another one.
He's all right.
Yeah, just knock this one over the pocket and then go for a snooker.
Oh yeah. Loss of turn is better than the deliberate foul in world rules every day of the week. Yeah. Deliberate foul in world rules was a horrendous rule. I mean, it's like if you were going to play deliberate foul, the way to do it was that you would do it in such a way that. Hello, that's getting close. Oh, unlucky.
Spin took it off course.
Yeah, so you played a deliberate foul where you knew you were giving your opponent 2 shots, and in world rules, if I remember rightly, 2 shots carried as well. That they'd have to waste their first shot anyway.
Yeah. Which kind of acts as what we're playing now.
Yeah.
Because you are technically just wasting the first shot.
Yeah.
Well, not wasting it, but
But in world rules, because shot Trev, white ball. Oh.
Great use of the knuckle there.
Yeah. So yeah, I think because you could play a deliberate foul in that way, where you're making sure your opponent has to waste his first shot.
Yeah.
They've been penalised. Your opponent's been penalised. You played a deliberate foul, and then he's got to waste his first shot. So basically, you're being rewarded for playing a sucky shot, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was really glad when we switched to Blackball and that rule went right out the window.
Yeah.
Because now in Blackball, deliberate foul, loss of frame. Ta-da.
Yeah. I mean, I remember the first season we played that. I played against someone, not naming any names, and he where the Blackball was. So it was like, let's say, top cushion. He had.
Oh, I think I remember this.
Yeah.
I think I was there.
Yeah, you was.
Yeah.
Because another player called it up. I was like, that's a...
SS by any chance?
That's a deliberate foul, loss of frame. And he's like...
no, it's not.
No, it's not. And I was like, yes, it was. And then another player, obviously, on their side was like, yeah, that is a loss of frame.
Yeah.
He was reffing at the time, and he was like...
Yeah, I remember that, and I know where we were playing as well. Yeah,
down at a different club.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I think that because I had the first frame, and then that was the second frame. Because he done that, it just messed with his head, and he got really angry, and you can see that he was just trying to hit anything.
Yeah. St George's Road by any chance?
Oh yes.
Yeah. I remember that one.
That was good old days when I was playing with you.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
It's when I was at El Capitan.
Yeah, El Capitano. No, I enjoyed that. That was, to be honest, I mean, I loved every second of that game. It was brilliant, and the fact that he just got so irate about it. I was like, mate, at the end of the day, if you're going to play the game, learn the rules.
Yeah.
You know, that's the first thing that you do.
Yeah.
You learn the rules, and then you play the pool.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because obviously, if you're playing the game and don't know anything, then it just kind of makes the game null and void in a sense.
Yeah. Not bad, mate. How are you going?
Same old.
What's the score? 2. To you?
No.
Oh.
Come on,
Hold on. Pull your finger right. Get on with it. Yeah.
I'm guessing that was the sponsor break.
Yes, that was sponsor break, yeah. It's all right, I'll drink it. This is giving me dirty looks because I'm not drinking the cup of coffee he's made me. I mean, if you want me to drink it that fast so you can make me another one, I'm glad the microphone didn't pick up that.
I think it might have.
Yeah. Get tea. It's a lovely cup of coffee, Les.
Now you're just going too far.
Yeah. I might be wearing it later.
No, that'd be the curry.
Oh. No, that's definitely going down well later.
Well, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Means
Yes, they are, Anthony. John has just informed us he's 3-2 down at the moment. When I asked how does it going, he went, same old, same old. So you'll know exactly what he means by that.
sitting in the corner sweating his, I'd say the word, but I'm not allowed to, his bees off. I love that, literally. The obviously the last, what was it? I don't think he'd done commentary on it, but obviously it was the last one that he'd done at the Lib.
Oh, North Devon Tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just seeing him sat there, he leant against the wall and he came off and you're like, well, you can tell that John was sat there.
I did say to him that he possibly ought to invest in sort of like a big terry toweling towel that he could make into like a massive diaper.
Or just a breathable shirt.
No, so he could wear it as a nappy.
What, and soak everything up?
Yeah.
I suppose you don't have to go to the toilet then either, really.
Yeah. And then he could get it all held in with some Tenormen
Sorry, John.
pants.
We love you, really.
Yeah, we do, John. Honest. Yeah, he's going to kill us for that later if he listens to this.
Well, not me.
He will do, because you agreed with it. Yeah, you're my partner in crime today.
I didn't agree to wearing a whatever you called it.
Terry toweling
A
nappy.
nappy. Nah, just get a breathable shirt. come wearing one of those mesh vests that you wear at a rave.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Nipples piercing through the gap.
No. That is not an image I want in my head, thank you very much.
Looking like a pork joint.
Oh.
Sorry, that's a bit late now, isn't it?
Yeah, no. Oh. That is not an image anybody wants in their head.
Why not?
No.
He's a fine specimen of a man.
I worry about you sometimes.
I worry about me all the time, mate. So I don't really worry about other people worried about me. I mean, that wasn't too bad a shot. You know, you left him somewhere where he can't really do much. So, I mean, what, you got the chance to get a double throw, but still,
Yeah, I think playing the double, because again,
it's where the cue ball's landing.
if you get it near the pocket, you're blocking it off as well for him.
Yeah,
That'll
I
do.
mean, that was the only choice,
Yeah,
really.
that'll do.
He can stick his yellow up top, can't he? Leave the cue ball up there.
Put it underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still potable.
Yeah, the red
And-
still goes.
And the red
yeah.
goes in the middle, I'm pretty sure.
It's tight.
Oh, I think he's eyeing it up. So
He's having a look.
I'm going to say it does.
Yeah, must do.
This could be the frame winner.
Oh, you done it again, didn't you?
Oh, mate, I'm great at it. But
We'll see if it's 2 for 2 at the end of this.
go on. Which one would you go for? This
The
one?
one on the left.
Yeah, because
Yeah, the one he's going for.
you're tracing back that way anyway, aren't you?
Well, it's slightly above the other one, so you're naturally going to be on
Yeah.
your other one.
And I mean, you just touch this one in, don't you? Come off the cushion a bit.
Well,
Black in the
he
middle.
can either just drop it in, he's got it in left centre or the bottom left, or he can just, dropping it into the right one, because if you played it too hard, you could end up snooking yourself behind the yellow.
Yeah, and depending on how you play this,
yeah.
cue ball's going down the table.
I think I would go bottom left here, because if you snick that into the middle, you are going to be dangerously close, possibly to the bottom right pocket.
What is the easier shot?
Middle. But look, you're dangerously close to going in off.
Like I said, that was always that problem. Hey, I called
But
it.
again, you're 2 for 2.
I called it.
Yeah, you're 2
Yeah, but
for
I
2.
said that. I said that would have happened.
Yeah, you're 2 for 2.
That doesn't mean that was a curse.
Well, it was, because...
Well, no, because he didn't pod it, did it?
Exactly, that's why it's commentator's curse. He didn't win the frame.
never know.
Not from that visit. That's why he didn't move from that visit.
I mean, yeah, it still goes.
Pot the one over the bag, and then bring it over to the right hand side, so you're above it to pot it into the. Oh, he didn't want that.
I think it works out right though, because I mean, you just go off both cushions, come back out.
Yeah, that's not ideal because of that.
Yeah.
Although he is the right side of the black.
Yeah.
And I don't think Trevor can even roll it down to the bottom left here, because I think the jaw's in the way.
Everyone loves a bit of swerve.
No, from the black, I think the black will hit the jaw. So the shot I'd be playing here is play it off the jaw, and it's either going to go directly straight opposite into the other middle, or you could end up coming in the bottom right.
Play the swerve.
How can you put swerve on the black?
No, I'm on about the cue ball. You come round, obviously.
I mean,
right-hand
he
side.
could come up and down, I suppose.
Yeah.
He could come off the bottom
Because
cushion.
the cue ball's going towards the right hand side of the
In
table
fact-
anyway, and you've got two balls there. So
Yeah.
you know, you're not going to guarantee that you're going in the bottom pocket because there's a ball there.
I mean, I don't know what he's doing here.
I don't either. Risky. Risky.
Hello.
Risky.
Oh, that's
Beauty.
a great shot.
Great
Trev.
shot.
Great shot,
I mean,
Trevor.
to take the frame.
That is a great shot.
Sort of like a pressure frame as well in a sense.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
no.
4-2-3-3. Big difference.
Yeah, changing the game. Level pegging rather than being that frame behind.
Yeah. Well, you would have been 2 frames beyond. So,
It's a pressure shot. Yeah, really.
No, it's a
nailed
great
it.
shot.
Nailed it.
I got to admit, I would have preferred the up and down from the side to side.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's one of those, you could have tried that many different ways.
Yeah.
And again, you know, that shot there, that could have slid off the cushion a bit more.
Yeah. Or he could have under it.
Yeah, you know, and you could have hit the black and then the white's gone in.
Yeah. Which is why I think the up and down would have been the better option, because as long as you hit the black's probably going to go in,
Yeah.
and the white's going to
Yeah, I still
come
think,
off at an angle.
I still think, again, you know, if you went down and back up again, like I said, obviously, the way that the cue ball's going, you're going to the right-hand side, and you ain't going to... If you put pace on it, then that's just a bit of a
Oh, if
silly,
you
silly
play it that
man's game,
hard,
innit?
then yes.
But then,
But
again,
yeah, you
as I
wouldn't play
said,
it that hard.
You're going over to the right-hand side, and you've got balls there, but it's not
Yeah.
going into the bottom bag. So, or the top bag, sorry. The way that everyone sees it. Sorry if I confuse you. Little comfort break.
Yeah.
Let's get another one, I believe.
This is the end of the bar.
Yeah, I know. Good old pint of ale, that, mate. I love the stuff. Like I was saying earlier, if I ever get the chance to drink it, I will.
Give him a shout out then.
What's that?
Whatever it is you're drinking.
GTLs.
There you go.
Local brewery down in Rafton. Brilliant. Brilliant beers. Yeah, obviously I'm currently... That's my first drink of the day. Dad's not going to be proud of me. Well, normally the first one's at about 11:30. Bear with.
Bye. Don't you dare spill it. Right, let's have a look here.
Yeah, no. Classic beer. It's just nice little tipple. They've got quite a selection.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, locally based.
Yeah.
And that's what everyone's trying to scream out for at the minute.
Right, just to give you an update around the room. Adam Moore and Mike Comley. They are both tied at 4-all each at the moment. They're playing for £100. And JC and Luke Seddon, they're now 3-all.
Ooh.
So it's
John's
3-3, 3-3, 4-4.
John's back in. Oh, cool. Level pegging. Every table.
John and Luke are playing for £150 pot. Same as Jason and Trevor. Obviously, if you're in the area, pop in, say hello, have a drink,
Have a beer.
bring some donuts.
Yeah, please. Oh, I just remembered I got white chocolate chip cookies at home. This is where you go, oh, I don't like white chocolate.
I don't mind it.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
To be honest, I normally get oat and raisin.
Nah, you can.
No,
Well,
no. I mean, as to do some really nice oat and raisin ones.
hello,
Beautiful
Trevor.
shot. Great shot.
Hello, Trevor.
Put that one away. Great shot there, to be honest, on black. What's that for?
You,
Why?
just take it. Do as you're told.
Ooh. Feisty.
Again, massive shout out to our sponsors today. We've got 11 sponsors for today. Get across to their Facebook pages and what have you, like, share, say hi and say
Check 'em
thank
out.
you. Because it's people like that that allow these events to keep on going
Yeah, massive
and
thanks
allows
to
us to
them.
come down and stream them. So yeah,
Massive
big,
thanks.
big thank you. Maddie's Fish and Chips. Might be trying that later.
Hey?
Just down the road, Maddie's Fish and Chips.
Oh, is that it's like the big restaurant as well?
I pass, I don't know, but
I'm
apparently they are very, very good.
If it's the one I'm on about, then yeah, they've got like quite a big counter, and then they've got like the restaurant bit in there as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, normally when I get fish and chips around here,
yeah,
it's not down the road.
down the road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
One of the ladies I work with, taxiing, she also helps out down there, works down there.
Oh, good on. Yeah, last time I was here, we went out for obviously winning the Division 1 last season. Nice little day out on the piss.
Nice.
Brilliant day, and yeah, obviously I was like, I'm gonna get something to eat because
Yeah.
if you do it,
Soak it up.
Well, that's it. We were doing rounds, and it was like we go to a certain place, we get shots in. We started playing Knobbler. I think it was like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Oh no.
Well, Benny was with us, so
Oh
you can always imagine.
Yeah.
And I think Benny was hungover, Sam was hungover, I think Sean might have been hungover. Yeah, it was just hilarious. But yeah, no, it was a brilliant day out. I do like it down there. I mean, they've got quite a few different sort of pubs, restaurants, stuff like that, especially walking down the Pierway.
I got to admit, I've not really spent an awful lot of time in Ilfracombe
No.
for the last.
Well, the thing
Probably.
is, with doing this,
Yeah.
it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
And then obviously you've got your other job as well, so
Yeah, but even over like the last 15, 20 years, I've never really come down to Ilfracombe that much.
yeah. Well, it's the drinking side of it. You don't really.
Well, I don't drink.
No.
Simple as, I just don't
Do you
drink.
ever think about like, oh, I'll have one?
Very occasionally.
Yeah.
It was just that I got because I was taxiing back a few
Yeah.
years ago, and I was working 6 days a week. It just
That's
wasn't
it.
worth it.
You don't. Yeah.
and
it's
then,
not that.
then I just got used to not drinking. It's not that
You just don't wanna risk
I've
it, do
got an
you?
aversion to it or anything else like that. I'll have the occasional tipple every now and then.
Well, that's it. You don't risk it, do you?
No.
At the end of the day, it's a
No.
job.
Yeah,
It's your life,
Yeah,
in a
exactly.
sense. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's my livelihood, so why would I risk it?
No.
But I've just got used to it. So yeah, and
Well, that's like me.
also as well now getting older as well, I don't appreciate the 4-day hangover.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel the 2 days. Yeah, I was going to say that's like me. Like normally, if I finish work, if I had to go back in on a Sunday, I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't drink a lot.
Yeah.
I'd be out with my dad. I'd probably have a couple afterwards. I'd go home
Yeah.
because it's just not worth it.
No.
I know a lot of people.
And also
that,
as well, it's so bloody expensive these days.
I know a lot of people that will turn around and be like, "Oh yeah, I was out till God knows," and I'm like, "Yeah, but A, you're hungover. B, and it's like I've got work at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to risk that.
Yeah.
And again, like you said, I don't want the 2-day hangover.
Yeah. And also as well, like if you. Four free to Trev. We
Yeah.
missed one.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to go out for a proper session night out now, you've got to have at least 150 quid in your pocket.
Oh yeah,
At
definitely.
least.
But yeah, but it's also down to the fact of if you're doing rounds as well,
Oh yeah.
because that's a big thing. Depending on how many people you're with, that could cost
Yeah.
you like 30 quid for one drink.
Oh yeah.
But obviously, I get the whole fact that if you're with 6 people,
Yeah,
you miss out
yeah.
like 5 times, but
Yeah.
then you come back to it and you're like, that's another 30 quid.
Yeah. And then when you drop shots in it, and when it starts getting messy later on.
Yeah, and that's it. Just when it starts getting messy. That's probably what Callum and that lot do up to right now. I would say they're probably about. Oh, I watched a video of them. Connor put a video of them up there. Oh, it might have been Callum actually. On the old Snappy chat. And, there's a video of them. I don't know where they are, just dancing away.
Yeah,
In a
they're at
nightclub.
Butlins.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're at Butlins for the weekend.
yeah, just clubbing it.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure if it's an 80s weekend or.
Oh God, that's got Callum's name written all over it.
Well, he was dressed as Ginger Spice yesterday, wasn't he?
Oh God,
Yeah.
wow,
Wig and everything. Yeah.
wow.
Did you not see the photo?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh.
So on Facebook, to be honest, I don't really go. The only time really that I go on Facebook is if I get a notification either from the channel or if someone messages me. That's about it, really.
Or did BT?
Or if it's someone's birthday that I like. Oh my.
Yep.
Oh God. Oh, that's in Barnstable, isn't it? That picture.
No, I think they're at Butlins then. No, I think they're in Butlins then.
Yeah. It just reminds me of a certain
Yeah.
beer garden.
That was my comment.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So yeah, that yeah, they're definitely having a good time.
Yeah.
And then was it? Did
Big
Ben-
shot here. Oh, something like it.
I can't remember who put the video up.
I mean, they're all there, really.
Sorry, I'm getting completely distracted here. I'm
All
not
there
even
for the
looking at the
taking.
game. I'll try and find the video of Cameron getting the wax strip put on him.
I mean, you got to punch this one, really, ain't you?
No, he's going to snoop him.
Yeah.
Roll that one across to the pocket, snooker him.
Yeah, true. A bit thin, that was.
He tried going off the with left hand side.
Yeah.
So perfect opportunity here for Trevor to go 5-3 in front.
A little bit more. I mean, it still works out right. You just...
He's gonna. If he's playing this into the top right hand corner, he's got to be very careful of that middle bag.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, if you just play it sort of dead weight, drop it in,
But even dead weight, it's
it's still a
very
risky
dangerous.
shot. No,
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
very dangerous. I was going to say I'd be more inclined to power it in and
I'll tell
stun
you
it,
something.
stun it around it. That's a great shot.
That was a great shot. Yeah. Great shot around the table to get position on that.
Again, he's got to come off and on the off the side cushion again. Oh, that's unlucky. Or has he got away with it? No. Although that is not the easiest shot in the world.
No, just obviously just because of how close it is, really.
Yeah.
The thing
And again,
is,
he's cutting back into a blind pocket. So.
Again, if you leave this in the pocket, rattle it. I hate to say it, but you're kind of imagining that the cube was going to.
He's screwing past the red. Yeah, it's a very good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good shot.
Level pegging again.
Yeah, back to 4-all. Just see if I can see any more scores. So we've got Adam and Mikey. They're currently 5-4. Don't ask who's on 5 and who's on 4 because I don't know.
One of them's in front.
Yeah, one of them is. And John's match, it's 5-3. Again, I don't know who to because obviously I can't see who's playing.
There's a pillar in the way.
So I don't know.
Yeah. But that's the update.
Yeah. So those are the
And
scores,
obvi-
but I can't tell you who's in front.
And obviously, everyone can see this one. So.
Well, you'd like to think they can.
Yeah, let's hope so.
So stonking break and the white balls fly straight in.
Yeah, there's a couple of times he's had an off, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I hate it. But to be honest, it was like earlier when I had that frame against you. When I went to break, I just took the white completely off the table.
Oh yeah, you missed every ball on the table. In fact, you missed the table.
I know, it's a great shot.
Yeah.
I wasn't aiming for the balls.
It was like a proper shot putter's break,
Yeah,
wasn't
but
it?
that's what I was saying though. Nothing's like using your own cue though.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, the cue. The cue I was using. It's heavy, massive tip.
Yeah, well, to be honest, that probably would have worked perfectly for me. It's just anything was better than a 45-degree angle ferrule.
Well, yeah.
It wasn't that bad, but you know.
Perhaps we better swap next time then, because I actually prefer the cue that you were playing with.
Well, I did ask what the cue was like. And you went, meh, not any better.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, great shot. Landed on it.
And he's got a nice angle to split the...
Break the other two out. Does
Yeah.
that? No, I was going to say. If that red was just a little bit more over to the black, that would have been a nice little plant.
Yeah, no, he's got a nice angle here.
Yeah, that worked.
Oh,
That
turned
worked.
out nice again,
That worked
Mother.
a dream.
He is a bit unlucky in the fact that the yellow down the bottom of the table for us only goes into the right middle or the right bottom or the top left.
I think the colours need to go the other way around.
Yeah, you're right.
They're both wearing shorts and a white shirt.
Yeah, it doesn't help, does it?
No, the only difference is
One's got a glove and one on.
the colour of shoes.
Yeah.
It's unlucky where he landed. I mean, again, your only option really is go for the double.
Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, sorry about that, mate, but unfortunately, I don't know many of the Ilfracombe players, so
Have you ever tried a chocolate teapot?
no.
Well, you wouldn't know how useful it is, then, would you, if you haven't tried it?
It tastes nice.
Yeah, but it depends what you have inside it. Milk, hot milk,
Yeah. Good show.
because it'll be like those little. Obviously, you just get a cup of hot milk and you get
Oh, the
stick with
straws.
a chocolate ball on the end of it. You stick
Yeah.
it and it just melts.
Have you seen the straws that have got like little
Yeah.
little balls and you just drink through the straw and it flavours whatever you drink
Yeah,
in?
I had a strawberry flavoured one, but I was trying to drink rum and milk through it. It was nasty. It was a dare. So I was like, I was 18 years old. Thought the world was mine.
Yeah, that was a bad decision.
Yeah, the hangover was horrible.
Yeah, that was not a good decision on your part.
No. It was all right. I got my mate to down a bottle of rosé. So
Oh, hello.
bit of wine head in the morning. Great shot to come back over to the left-hand side. Wow, that's unlucky.
No.
And that's pretty much nine landed perfect for him, really.
That is absolutely
It's just
plum.
That's unlucky.
Little stun shot. Oh.
Great shot.
See, I would have stunned down to the left-hand side and played it bottom right, but...
That was a great shot. Yeah. Well done, Trev. Great shot.
Yeah, well done, Trev. Trev is flying.
2 on the bounce now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Just trying to see if I can collar anybody and find out who's actually on what score and what table.
Well, John's on table 1.
Yeah, I know that.
Just in case you can't hear it. Sorry about the language in the background. Oh, John Charlie's there.
Sounds like he's just fluked one as well, shockingly.
It's not a very nice comment, is it?
Told you, taught me everything I know.
Is that like me telling you that you taught me everything I know?
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Technically, my granddad taught me. I'm a dad.
But I did teach you everything you know. I didn't teach you everything I know.
Well, you didn't teach me everything I know because my granddad done that. It's all right. I still listen. I do listen to certain factors. It's just
Not a lot.
It's just that shot earlier. Obviously, when you were saying about the frame that we had
Yeah.
playing. To be honest, I reckon I probably would have done a lot better if I just played the one that I did, because that was the shot that I was going for. And then, obviously, in my head, my problem is then, because I'm trying to change the shot, and yeah, obviously, any advice is good advice. But obviously, for me, it was one of those that didn't really work out the way that I wanted.
No.
So,
Still won the frame though.
yeah, a lot harder. This is what I'm saying. It's like everyone's roadmap's completely different.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because it would have been just, obviously, that first ball that was setting up, just follow through, put the yellow in the middle. Sorry, guys, completely different match. Not this one. That jumped straight back out then. Pretty sure that went in and then came straight back out again.
I mean, to be fair, where it's landed up, I don't think he's overly disappointed.
No, not awkward. Awkward queuing, but
Yeah, awkward queue and very awkward plant.
you just got to perch slightly on the table a bit, haven't you, really? But
And stretch 2, 3, 4. Such a hard shot that was.
well, yeah, because you're having to contort your body as well at the same time.
And queuing over a ball was...
Yeah. And this is where I wear stretch fit. Get the leg up. Oh. Yeah, it's all right there where it's landed.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
You're still trying to get someone's attention.
I am, yeah. I'll collar Les in a minute when he comes in from his comfort break out the front.
Oh, I'll get him to meet him have a coffee as well.
Nah, I mean, he's all right for a minute. I don't want to upset him too much.
That's unlucky.
That'll do.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got the cover in the pocket, haven't you? So. I'm guessing Trev plays quite a lot then.
Must do. I honestly don't know. Right, a very quick update, which will be useful for you, Anthony. Adam and Mikey, they're 6-all.
I was trying to go slow so that you didn't get
Frame for frame.
And it's 5-4 in John's match. Again, I don't know who's who. I will try and find out. I will collar someone.
I think John's winning, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, John's 5. We have confirmation from the horse's mouth.
I won't do that again.
No, please don't.
I really don't make a good horse.
When Trevor's missed today, he's not missed by much.
No.
They've certainly rattled him. He's rattled the jaws quite a few times today.
Yeah, I bounced a bit more, really, didn't you?
It's one of those. It's
I mean, to
either
be fair, you could still play a good shot here.
Yeah.
You pot the...
But it's one of those where he's either 2 foot over or he's a foot under.
Because for me, I'd probably...
That's a good shot. That is a great shot. He's unlucky where it's landed, but that was a very good pot.
I mean, you can still...
He's the thing up whichever way he goes
if
here.
you can...
Oh, he's completely missed
Too
it.
thin. I was going to say, if he could still get that, like, pop that to the top right and just come just before the jaw, or even, hit the knuckle and come back this way, you still have the shot where you can knock the yellow out, pot the red, and then on the black.
Have a good afternoon at work, Anthony.
Come on, JC.
Yeah. Teammates.
Yeah. I think the black's all right. You've got to get the right.
Yeah,
angle.
no, the black's fine.
Got to get the right.
I mean, to be fair, this ball that he's playing now would have been an ideal last ball.
Yeah.
That's not run far enough.
No, I mean, especially with the other yellow where it is.
Yeah, no, that can double, or he could bump that off the left-hand side rail and try and put it in front of the red that's by the middle bag, by the black.
I reckon he's probably trying to go off the red here. I was close. I think he was trying to go off the red.
The only issue with that shot is look where he's landed. If he'd potted that, the only thing is if he had gone off the red would have moved and then he might have opened up the bag for the double.
Yeah, I know. I think that was definitely the wrong shot. But it's just... It was always going to be a tough one because of obviously...
Yeah, Jason needs to come... Oh, he's going for the long shot. I thought he might have come around three cushions there, maybe.
Well, hopefully, if he uses the knuckle, he can bring the white back down there.
Yeah, he's not going in off.
No. Ah, that's a good shot.
Yeah, very good shot.
Keep it level pegging.
So, very tight matches, these 1 o'clock ones.
Yeah, no, it's good to see, though. Some good pool being played.
Yeah. But it just shows that they're all evenly matched.
Yeah, well, that's
match
the thing.
up, so, yeah,
you don't really want to jump into a match and be like...
Oh, no, you don't want to give your money away. I mean,
No.
you obviously... I mean, at the end of the day, these are... It's like... these days that Jason puts on, he doesn't do the matchups. It's like I could call you out, and if you agree with it, we set a price. That's it.
Yeah. I'll have to go like +3 there.
No.
No. What would you put me at then? What level?
What, for me?
0-0?
What, me and you?
Yeah. To be honest, I just start on scratch anyway, just because at the end of the day, that's how I know how to play pool.
Yeah.
And if I don't win, I don't win.
I mean, if you were adamant you wanted a star,
Nah, I wouldn't. That's the thing, I wouldn't.
I'd let you have one.
The way that I see it is, everyone is beatable.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You just have to play them at their own game.
Yeah. Well, you know me, I can either turn up and I can play absolutely amazing, or I can turn up and play like a blind man with no arms.
Yep, yeah, literally talking my life.
Yeah.
Well, it's like that.
Dan Moore in the house.
Oi, oi. How's the knee? How's the knee?
It's much better, thanks.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, but it's nearly there.
You're getting there.
Getting there.
Good. Good.
Yeah, I know what knee surgery is like. It's not nice.
No.
Especially when you're bedridden for like... I mean, the thing is that I've always known that... I've always been a person that I've been on my feet. And having to be bedridden for about 2 weeks. Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah, it's not good.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I watched all of Breaking Bad in like 3 days.
yeah.
And then watched Lord of the Rings in 1 day.
Extended versions?
That's an achievement.
Extended versions.
Well, no, that would have been longer than a day.
No,
Because it depends. Do you add the Hobbit films onto it as well? Because technically that is
right. Yeah. No.
the beginning of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. If you're watching the prequel, or like you say, The Hobbit, and then Lord of the Rings, yeah, that would take you a couple of days. But each trilogy,
It's about 2.5 nearly. Yeah.
each trilogy on the extendeds, I think you're getting up around 12, 13 hours for each trilogy.
Yeah, I can't remember one of the Lord of the Rings films I watched. I didn't think it was that long. Next thing I know, I'm looking at it and I'm like, gosh,
Yeah, it's
3
like
hours long.
Yeah, 3.5 hours long.
Yeah, I think I must have downloaded the extended one then. Yeah. And that's the thing, it's like from what I didn't actually, you say extended, but I didn't really notice anything different.
No, there's still a lot happening in.
Yeah, it's pretty much because obviously you're getting all the impact, everything coming
Yeah.
into it, and you're thinking, you know, in your head you're kind of like, after you've watched the film, you go, well, what did they add onto it?
Yeah.
But no, it's still a good class set of films. One film that I didn't think that was going in, but that's a quality shot. One film that I got to watch soon. I've got it on my phone. It's sat there. I keep meaning to watch it. The new John Wick.
I was disappointed.
What, the last one? Mm-hmm. See, I got told something about near enough the end of it. It's good to see that he's not got a crutch now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've had loads of different opinions. I've had loads of people praising it. But for me, it's like, obviously, I'll give my verdict when I watch it. But
Yeah. I mean,
your choice of films could be completely different than mine.
yeah. No, don't get me wrong. First one, brilliant. Loved
Second
it.
one, brilliant. Third
Second one was pretty good. Third one,
wasn't as good as the first two.
no. And what I was disappointed about in the fourth one is there's not an awful lot of dialogue.
No.
It is literally hour and a half of fighting.
Yeah, but I don't mind that. It's John Wick.
Yeah, I
The
know.
Baba
yeah,
Yaga.
yeah. Which is fine. It's fine, but there's not an awful lot of story. Although the little bits you do get, you got the story.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the thing that disappointed me.
The one thing that I love about the John Wick films is they literally just go off of the other film.
Yeah. And I got to admit, I can see why they've done the ending the way they've done it.
I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but
Please don't.
it's a bit disappointing, really.
Yeah, but
That's a great shot, Jason.
I was,
oh, that's unlucky.
because he's obviously, you know, Keanu Reeves got a comic.
Yeah.
He's got his own comic.
What's your name?
Mikey,
Mikey, and what you on?
7-6 up.
There you go. Thank you. Just found out Mikey's 7-6 up. Yeah, go on. Sorry. Yeah, he's got a comic.
Yeah, he's obviously got a set of comic. Well, I want to say comic or comics. I know he's brought one out. Whether he's kind of followed on from that, but they're called Berserker. And I can't remember. I think it was Jimmy Fallon live.
Yeah.
He was on that, and he was turning around saying, "Would you ever think about making a movie out of it?" And he was just kind of like, you know, that whole that he does. He just kind of turned around, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Just imagine he started his own comic, making a film about it.
He makes motorbikes as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's just the fact that he does pretty much everything himself, like all of his stunts.
John's just gone 6-4 up.
Go on, Jono.
I'm slightly biased on that one as well because I do play in the same team as John down in Bideford. We happen to play in the same snooker team as well.
Yeah, but he's a Barney boy. So.
And he was in my team with you for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah, no. Two years.
Yeah, you were both in my team for a while, weren't you?
I think it was me first, and then John joined afterwards. I think, wasn't it? No, it was me and John. I think me and John joined both the same.
I can't remember, mate. I'm lucky if I can remember what I did yesterday, let alone what I did a few years ago.
Oh, that's
I was unlucky.
See that tiniest bit more.
But he has got a shot here because he can. That red that's nearest the cushion, he can play this in a way that he stuns the white dead where the red is.
Yeah, just
even if he doesn't get it, he's snookering Trevor.
Yeah, or he can still do that because I mean I don't think he can actually pot that. I think the black might be in the way a little bit too much.
I think he might have got away with that one.
Yeah, I think to be able to get down that side.
That is a tight gap. If Trevor can get through, that's a tight gap.
That's what she said.
No.
Hey, it's got to happen sometime soon.
This is a family-friendly channel.
I say that to every other video.
Yeah.
I mean, fair play to be able to actually get onto it, but it's not really the place you want to leave it.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, he's asking. He's just saying to Jason, right, you want it, you got to play a good shot.
I mean, great shot.
Jason's like, okay,
Yeah.
all right. And
That was a great shot. He's done, to be fair.
no, he's all right. He dropped this in the middle. The natural angle of the white ball has come back down for the black.
It's been a
Although
fair,
he's coming down bottom left.
there's been a fair few good long pot. And again, you know, obviously the position for the cue ball.
Yeah, but also he's played it in a way that he was leaving Trevor nothing.
Yeah, but that's it.
Yeah.
You know, obviously playing for the pot. But if you, well, like I've always been taught, if you can't pot, play safe.
Yeah.
Great shot though.
Yeah,
I
Trevor.
mean, again, this is just one of those dead weight nudge on drop onto the yellow.
Yeah, that's unlucky. Got to admit, I
Still not
probably
ideal from there.
would have had a lash at that and just gone, see where it goes.
Yeah,
you
well-
never know.
Well, that's it, because depending on where you hit it, the cue ball's going back
Yeah.
down the table anyway.
I mean, the thing is with that shot, yes, and you called it, and it's a shot that he played. But it's so hard to judge the pace of that because of the amount of distance between the cue ball and the yellow.
Oh, yeah.
If he was a lot closer to it, yeah, definitely. But just because of that distance, it's so hard to judge that pace.
It's
That's what maybe would have edged me towards just swing your arm at it. As long as you hit it and it comes out, there's always a chance it's going to find a pocket.
Yeah, but it's always down to how the table's playing as
Yeah.
well. Like,
And they are quite fast tables as well.
I have noticed that. Yeah, I've noticed they are reasonably quick.
That ain't far away.
Oh,
That's a great shot, Trevor. Trevor's on fire today.
Yeah. That was a great shot. That's one to add to the checklist.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then he threw his arm at that.
no.
Oh, no. And
and he's left it.
he's absolutely lashed at that one. Well, happy birthday to you, Jason.
Let's hope it is your birthday. It's not though.
No, it's not. But
I know what you meant.
might as well be. I can see why Jason's umming and ahhing about this one, because everybody's probably screaming at the TV, just put it in the middle and then put the black.
But if you don't hit it right, you're coming off the knuckle.
You hit that jaw, you can leave it safe on the cushion or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, he's potted it, it's fine. I would probably be more inclined just to roll it down to the top right.
I think the thing is as well, rather than just constantly thinking about it, you just put the ball in place, get down, pot it.
Yeah.
You just got to do one ball at a time.
Yeah.
Especially when you had the option like that, it was just head down, put the ball in place. Put the cue ball down.
I do get that, but again, because you're, I mean, they're playing for money, all right?
Yeah. You're always going to have that thought of fear in your mind.
And so I mean, for me, I would have played that down to the bottom right-hand side, or top right-hand side as we look at it.
Just left it there.
And
over the pocket.
Because as long as you hit a cushion, make sure you hit a cushion, you are going to have a shot, and it's going to be near enough on the bag, or it's certainly going to be potable near the pocket.
Yeah.
And the black's over the hole, so if you go for the middle, and like you say, you just clip that jaw, you can end up on the cushion, you can have a dodgy double or whatever, or a very thin cut.
Or it could send down onto the bottom.
Yeah.
Bottom cushion.
And then you're on the back foot then.
Yeah. Like you said, obviously you want to go for the easier option.
Yeah, and because you got the free shot, that's fine. I mean, if it was in a situation where Trevor had just put the black over there and Jason only had one shot, drop it in the middle.
Yeah.
But with the free shot, use it to your advantage.
Yeah. Well, hats off. He potted it. I mean, to be honest, I would have just gone for the middle bag anyway.
Yeah.
But it's just, and I see where you're coming from. You've always got to have that thought of, what if?
Oh yeah.
Thump in, blacks in.
Rerun.
If only that it was international rules.
No. No.
But it's not golden break.
No.
What?
International rules, there is no golden break. It's only ultimate pool. They do it on a Monday night. So you got the golden break and the golden back.
I thought it was.
No.
Right, okay.
The golden break
Learned
is
something
not
new.
No, it is not official in the international rules.
All right.
Right.
enough.
Quick update around the tables. Mikey and Adam's game. Mikey's 8-6 up now.
Oh.
And it's still 6-4 to John Charlie, who is playing Luke Hedden. Or according to what Jason has given me, Lukwa.
You first look at, well, it depends, yeah. I mean, straight away you look at it and you're like, well, that's definitely a Luke.
Yeah.
It could have been a Luca.
Could have been. And Yanni's surname sounds very similar to karaoke. George told me how to pronounce it, and I've completely forgotten already. That's a better break. That's a great break there, Trevor. A little bit unlucky with
Karaoke.
yeah, it could be. Thankfully, he's not on the stream, so I don't have to keep on pronouncing it.
But to be honest, you could just say his first name.
Well, Yanni, yeah. And that's exactly what I would have done.
I know.
What was that thing? You know, like the blue dress and the black dress. Like some people saw a blue dress, some people saw a black dress, and then there was some people heard one word, some people because that was Yanni, wasn't it? Yanni and something. I can't remember what the other word was.
I'm not too sure. I'm not sure what you're on about. Sorry.
No, in international rules, if you break off and the black goes in, you pick the black out, leave the balls where they are, and put the black on the spot.
Oh, right, it's just a respot then?
Yeah, just respot it.
That's pretty cool. I mean, to be fair, I know a lot of people would probably want the golden break, but...
Yeah, no, it's just,
I mean the
just
fact-
respotted black.
Does the person who potted it carry on?
That's what I was just thinking about. And I think no. I think it is
The
loss of
opposite.
turn.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
right.
think. I'm a bit vague on that bit, but I do know for definite it is
Do you know,
respot
Wayne?
the black. But it's not like I think it is just loss of turn, so it's not cue ball anywhere on the table or a foul or anything. It's just respot the black.
Yeah. Wasn't sure. All right.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really know the international rules that well because I haven't really played them that much.
I've never played them.
Yeah.
I know some.
Me and John
Bits and
are,
bobs about it.
yeah, talking about John Charlie. I mean, me and John, we practice with each other once or twice a week. And I think he's going down to Exeter in July for a competition.
Odd choice of shot there.
And yeah, no, I think they're playing the international rules then, so we're going to do some practicing at international.
Yeah, well, that's it. If you know, it's and the thing is, you know, getting into competitions to do it as well. Like, you know, it improves. It gets your sort of your mindset,
Yeah,
and
well,
the knowledge of it.
Yeah, it was like I was saying earlier, because the EPA and Ultimate have joined forces, so they've gone to international rules.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier, because county now have to play international rules, well, playing down at All Stars in Exeter, they've got quite a few county players down there, so they would be practicing an awful lot of international rules there. I mean, I'm not sure the 9-man that he has at Christmas.
Can he?
I'm not sure if he still keeps that at World Rules.
Yeah.
And you can play Blackball Rules if you both agree.
That's unlucky.
So yeah, they pretty much play every rule set down there.
I think if he hit that harder, that might have gone into the other the top pocket there.
Yeah. JC's now 6-5 in front. So
Nice.
his opponent has come one back at him.
That's a good shot. Good shot for a snooker there.
Yeah, so Luke has just won the last frame. Goes
Yeah.
6-5.
There's Mikey. Oh,
Hello,
booty.
Jason.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. You got to go for it, ain't you?
Yeah. Oh, you're a total snookered, yeah.
Beautiful shot. Oh, yeah. Great shot. Great shot to finish that. 2 up.
Oh, right. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Magnus. So, if you break and only the black goes in, it's treated like a dry break as not potted with red or yellow. If other ball if any of the red or the yellows goes in, as well as the black, then you continue your visit as normal.
So the black gets respotted and you continue. But if
Yeah.
it's dry and the black goes in,
Respot.
opponent
Comes in.
Cool. Good to know. Yeah, no, that's. I mean, yeah, that kind of worked out well in a sense. Because obviously your aim is to pot a colour.
Yeah.
You're not aiming to pot the black.
No.
So obviously if you pot a colour,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like with blackball, and it is a weird rule that. So
thumping break. Can we get?
yeah, you pot the black. It's a straight re-rack.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, it's a straight re-rack when you pot the black.
Yeah.
Invariably, if you do that, you'll find a good percentage of the time you'll either pot the black again,
Yeah.
or it's a dry break. And with blackball rules as well, if you do a foul break, so like you earlier,
Do they still have the imaginary line in the middle?
two balls have got to come past. So
Yeah.
if two balls don't pass that imaginary line in the middle,
I'm glad they keep that.
yeah, or you did a foul break, so like you did, you chipped the white ball off the table. Now, technically, I obviously broke off, because I got one free shot, one visit. If when I broke off, the black had gone down, you would have won that frame.
Sorry, say that again.
Right, so you foul broke
Yeah.
earlier,
Yeah.
and that. If I'd broke
Yeah.
When I broke and the black had gone down,
Because that's classified as your turn.
no.
No?
If I put the black, so you put the black in Blackball Rules off the break, re-rack.
Yeah.
But because you foul broke,
Yeah.
and I then just, so the pack was still intact,
Yeah.
I just picked up the cue ball, I broke off. If I'd put it black, technically I lose that frame because I haven't re-racked.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I got it. Yeah.
And
That's what
so
I'm saying.
the rack hasn't moved, I've literally got to put the triangle over him,
So if you put the triangle over it,
and then I put the black, I re-rack. But because I didn't put the triangle over it,
right? See.
I would have lost.
See. A big old bit of kit that is. The old triangle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, talking about that. What's your thoughts on the?
Oh, the smart rack.
Yeah. I
so-
quite like it.
Yeah, so you got the smart rack from 8 Ball Direct, I think it is.
Yeah. Is that the
yeah.
one that the
Yeah, the IPA are using. And also as well, you've got the handy rack from the racker. So the chap who makes the racker, yeah. So the chap who makes the racker, so the triangles we've been using quite
Is that
regularly. that
squidgy
one.
one?
Yeah, the one that you can push up from the bottom, nor
Yeah.
the white one.
which you always get one
Yeah.
screw that comes out.
Yeah, always.
I hate to say it, but it does.
But anyway, he's now made his own version of the smart rack, so it's just a two-sided triangle, basically. I got to admit, I love them.
Yeah. To be
I love
honest,
them.
that's the thing. You start getting used to it,
Yeah,
and it's all about the fact of, you set them up, and as long as you just run your thumb over the balls to just make sure that
Yeah.
they're in, that's fine.
and it's a lot easier to push it away from the pack.
Yeah, because rather than having to pick it up and be really sort of gentle, you can just push it forward and that's it.
Yeah.
You've got no drama with it.
Yeah.
And to be fair, every break that I've had with it,
They get split well.
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Especially, it's like you've got to find out it's that sweet spot
Yeah.
where you feel every ball is touching each other.
Yeah,
And yeah, literally, as soon as you get that, just run your thumb up.
yeah.
And just move the triangle up. I really like them, but I know a lot of people that still turn around going, "No, it's not like it's easier using this and blah blah." blah. I'm like, yeah, you say that, but if you're a person that likes to have a beer while playing pool, how quickly you're going to lift the
Yeah.
triangle up and then you
Yeah.
oh god.
But again, like especially like if you go in the pubs and they've still got the plastic rack that came with the table.
They're just annoying.
Some
for
of
me.
them are really, really tight. So
Yeah.
when you're picking a triangle up,
You
the
always get,
balls,
like,
the
one of the
balls come up
corners-
with it. Yeah,
one of the corners always come off.
and that, or they're just about right, but you've got to be very careful. You need that gap.
I'm going to go with Mikey won that.
I would imagine so. Then, yeah. Yeah, Mikey 196.
Yeah, well done.
7-5 to Jason.
Nice. Good jolly. Yeah, no,
Both the smart rack and handy rack, and there is another one. And I can't remember his name, but he did a wooden version of it, and he did his wooden version
Yeah, I've
with
seen that.
joined together with two magnets.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I can't remember his name.
It's still similar to the other ones, but it's just wood.
Yeah. But also as well, his comes apart, so it's held together at the point of the triangle by two magnets,
Yeah.
and that's so you can actually pull the.
Yeah, no, I think, yeah, I've seen
with
that.
the smart rack and the handy rack,
joint
they're
on the top.
actually it's a joint
Yeah,
at the
they got
top, and they're so it's a pivot point.
I think the thing is, I'd rather have the joint at the top because
The only thing I would say about the smart rack versus the handy rack and the other one that I can't remember the name.
yeah, great shot, Trevor.
Shot is that the smart rack is obviously purpose designed for pool balls.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I suppose the wooden one you can use that for snooker as well, really, can't you?
Well, no, and the handy rack, because it's the smart rack is a fixed pivot point. So
Yeah.
when you open it, it will only go to 60 degrees.
yeah.
But because the pool balls in their diameter is smaller than the snooker ball, obviously I mean, and I've not tested this to find out, but they will open at a 6 degree, and obviously they're at a certain length.
Yeah.
Whereas with the handy rack and the other one, the wooden one that I can't remember the name of, I want to say magic rack, but it's not. They will open wider,
Yeah.
and I think they're a little bit longer in length.
Yeah.
So because of that extra length,
It
you
helps.
can use them for 9-ball and snooker.
Yeah, it does help. Well, yeah, because it's bigger set, isn't it? So
Snooker balls are 2 1/4 inches in diameter, and I've got a funny feeling 9-ball is either 2 1/4 and 2 1/2.
Yeah, I was gonna say 9-ball. They have the little.
Yeah, diamond.
Yeah, the little
Yeah.
And they normally have the thing that you rest on the table first, and it just
Yeah,
something shark or something.
that was the we had a shark rack, which was the triangle version of it.
Yeah.
But I've got a funny feeling their diamond one might be called the magic rack, which is where I've got that from. But anyway, no. So yeah, the 2-sided triangle, which is really weird to say, that it's a 2-sided triangle. So the smart rack, the handy rack. I really like them.
No, I favour them, to be honest.
I was fortunate enough that, and I've got to get this right, I'm pretty sure his name is Joshua, who is the chap behind the racker. He was very kind enough, and he sent me through one of his handy racks.
All right.
So I've got one.
That's nice of him.
Yeah. And I've used it a few times. I really like it. I've given him some feedback on it as well.
Well, that's the thing. I think obviously the idea of him doing that is to get the feedback.
Yeah.
See what he can improve on.
What he does is, and this has been the same with all of his versions of a triangle, is that he the main part of the triangle that he makes is an aluminium straight.
Yeah.
But the corners of the triangle, so the points of the triangle, they're 3D printed. On the handy rack, it's two pieces of aluminium straights, and they are on 3 sides, so all around the edges and the back side is 3D printed, and then the aluminium plate sits inside, obviously to give it that stiffness. And that's what the pull balls rest up against, is the aluminium. But he uses the 3D printing to create the pivot point at the top.
It's a big thing nowadays, isn't it? 3D printing.
Yeah. I really
I mean,
need to get mine sorted so I can start using them
It's
again.
handy. Massively handy.
It's surprising what you can make with them.
Oh yeah. No. Well,
And if you can, if you've got a 3D printer and you can get into a bit of 3D modelling, you can make anything.
Stephen Small is in the house.
He is indeed. You can make anything. I mean, it's like when I first had a 3D printer, like something broke on the Hoover, and
Is it one of the sucky bits?
it was one of the attachments.
Yeah, the sucky bits.
But it's to attach it to the hose.
So I'm a child with a Hoover.
Yeah.
The sucky bit.
Yeah, but it was to attach it to the hose.
Yeah.
I'm no CAD designer by any stretch of the imagination, so it was very basic that I just knocked it up in CAD, sent it over to the printer, a couple hours later it printed off, and then I could reattach it to the Hoover.
Yeah.
It's great.
That's the thing. If you've got the mind, like the knowledge to do it,
Yeah.
then yeah, fair enough. With me,
Like I say, I am no CAD designer by any stretch of the
I
imagination.
tell you something, that knuckle helped massively then.
Yeah.
Round.
He's got to come off the. He's got to come round that yellow.
Do you stun this slightly?
No, a bit side. He
I
needed to hit that a
you
lot
needed
harder
a bit more
though.
pace on it. You wanted to come just before the middle bag on the right hand side.
That's unlucky. He thought he was walking then.
And the thing is, he's brought out his problem ball.
Yeah. JC is 8-5 up. He
Go
was
on,
the
Charlie.
hill. He is on the hill. Oh, Trevor.
All Jason's got to do is focus, and then he's on the hill.
This is a very thin cutback.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's not. But to be honest, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
That's the problem, though. It's always risky. Oh, I hate those guys.
Trouble is, because it was such a thin cut, you did have to hit it hard, and then hitting the jaw and then going over in the other pocket.
The thing is,
that was
as well,
brutal.
It's like, even if you try putting side on that, even if you miss the middle, you're still always
Yeah, but it's the fact
guaranteed.
that he's hit the jaw and it's gone directly 90 degrees straight across horizontal into the opposite middle.
That wasn't nice.
That's brutal.
Yeah, unlucky.
That could turn things around for Trev.
Oh yeah, massively. Well, it's that lifeline, isn't it? Especially now at this point, even if you have that gap, it's still a gap.
Yeah,
but it's only one frame.
But also as well, you get into the business end of the match.
Yeah. This is the tidy end.
Because you get to the business end, there's not a lot of time left.
Yeah.
So every frame that you lose like that, you haven't got that. You've either got no time or you can't catch up at all.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so Jason to break at 7-all.
Smash them up. Fun pin. Black nearly went in again.
Yeah.
Fun pin break. I mean, to be honest, they both look nice, really.
I'd be reds here.
Yeah.
I'd be going reds here.
Oh. I overjudged it. You don't want to be doing shots like that at this point in the game.
No.
Trev can steal this now. Would you be topping through or
Yeah, you got to.
or bottom?
No, he's got to. Just because it's awkward queuing. And that, trouble is, if you try to screw off of
Still
that,
got a shot on.
yeah, but if you try screwing that shot, because you're so close to that yellow with your queuing, it's very easy
To misjudge it.
when you're digging down to play the screw shot, that as soon as you get the cue ball, your cue can come off and nudge the yellow, so you make a foul. So yeah, it was always top going through, but he has done Jason a bit of a favour there.
Well, yeah.
Jason's got to just keep his cue ball under control.
That's it. I mean, even now, really. Well, obviously, main concern is that top yellow. It is potable.
No, they both are, and it's not. And again, like I say, as long as his cue ball control is there,
Then you got the right angle.
exactly. So that's where his cue ball control is.
See, I wouldn't be going for either one of these now.
But he's going to have to because he hasn't got a shot.
Sorry, I didn't look at that.
I got to admit, where they were, he's turned out nice again, mother.
I mean, yeah.
That's not
Where the
turned out
cube-
too bad at all,
Especially
really.
where the cube is,
Yeah. But where he was, I would have left until last. Because again, like I say, as long as you've got your cue ball under control and you make sure you're the right side and with the right angle, you always had a path back to the blank.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Right, just to let you know, ladies and gents, after this match is finished, our next match today is the Battle of the Brothers. Dan Holmes versus Robert Holmes. That will start at 4 o'clock. That is a £200 pot. And then at 7 o'clock tonight on the stream is Steve Small against Brett Williams for £300. Great shot, Jason.
Yeah, it was a great shot.
What I will say is, after this match has finished and we are off air, the music will be coming back on in the second stage and it will be staying on, so we will be muted for the rest of the day from 4 o'clock. which probably to some of you probably is a good thing.
I mean, well, yeah. Well, you say that, but you know, I
Who
think.
wants to listen to my voice for 12 hours?
Hey, nah. Well, I don't know. Oh, yeah, but I can say the same thing about mine. No, it's not. It's not like karaoke sing-song quality, is it? But but no, like you know, it's unfortunate. But at the end of the day, it's for a business.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, obviously we managed to do these 2 matches.
Yeah. I can see it from all sides. I mean, from... hello? You never know, Devon. Keep on at him. He might just do it out of frustration one day. No, I get it from all sides. So I get it from a venue side. They obviously want an atmosphere here, and music adds to that atmosphere, and the more atmosphere you got...
But I hate to say it, what is the atmosphere at the minute?
It's not too bad.
No, I'm not on about that side, but I'm on about sort of people just want... Pretty much everyone in here is a pool player.
Well, yeah, but it's cash day, so it would be. But
what I meant by that was the fact that music's really... obviously there's two sides to the story, as you're saying.
Yeah, but
it is, you know, obviously.
But the thing with down here is this wouldn't have been open until 5 o'clock tonight anyway. That's why the music's off now. And because of that, at 4 o'clock, obviously he's not going to turn the music off at 4 and then bring it back on at 5. So I'm then going from commentary to no commentary halfway through a match. So obviously he's got to cater to his night time.
So I'm guessing his license starts from 5.
No, the license starts.
Oh yeah, I suppose music license.
But
he can have it at any point. Yeah, Devon.
Bear with a moment.
Who won that one? Well, top one, isn't it?
Level pegging.
Yeah. No, Trevor's 8-7 up. No, what I'm saying. Right. What I'm saying is that for the second stage, they normally open at 5 o'clock.
Yeah. No.
Right.
Yeah.
So for Les, he normally he opens at 5 o'clock on a Saturday. He
Music's
gets
on.
whoever come in. They're used to having music on.
Yeah.
So from his point of view is like, well, I want to open before 5 o'clock, so we'll have commentary, but from 5 o'clock, I want the music on, which is fair enough. I get that.
Yeah.
And obviously, he's in it to make money. He wants to keep his people, his regulars happy. He wants them to keep them here and make money. I get that. I also get from a player's point of view, having the atmosphere, having a bit of music on.
Yeah, some people like it, don't they?
Yeah, I get that as well. But so from my player's hat to putting my hat on from a streamer's perspective, streaming video with no audio whatsoever, boring as hell.
Yeah.
And
that's why Devon's I'm one of those that prefer the commentary.
Yeah,
but we're still
exactly. So you've got commentary, regardless of what they're talking about, whether it be the match or something related or whatever. You've got something to listen to. Now, I was obviously before when I was starting this up, I did an awful lot of research, and I was reading this article that. Even though you are watching something, so you're doing something, you're watching visually, the sound is 80% of the experience.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And so yeah, from a streamer's perspective, it was Hagrid playing. He's playing Luke Seddon.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
There you go. John Charlie is Hagrid.
Yeah, but he's only saying that because you said it earlier.
Cheers, Nick.
So, but from a streamer's perspective, yes, I want to give my viewers the best experience going, which is commentary and audio, where they can hear the balls being potted, they can hear the miscues and everything else. And the
atmosphere in the background as well.
Yeah. So, I can see every side of it.
Yeah, but that's the thing you've got to.
At the end of the day, I'm employed by Jason to come down and do.
God, that was a bit of a wild one there.
Yeah. I'm employed by Jason to come down and stream his cash day.
Yeah.
He's obviously made an agreement with Les.
Yeah. You got to abide by it.
I abide by what they've.
Yeah, well, you've got to.
They've both agreed to.
Yeah, which, well, that's the thing. Fair enough.
So yeah,
Fair enough.
that's what I've got to do.
Yeah. But I'm still on the side that Devon is. And to be honest, you did say it. As well.
To take me being a streamer out of it, if I'm at home watching Paul, yeah, I want sound.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I want the audio. I want to hear the balls being hit. I want to hear the miscues. Do you know what I mean?
You want to hear the swearing in the background.
Well,
Well,
prefer
not as
not
much,
to.
but
Yeah,
I know
but
what
I
you mean.
prefer the round sort of like to hear the crowd get involved as
Well,
well.
that's it, yeah.
And that. So yeah.
That's the thing, especially for something like this. It's always crowd based as well.
Yeah.
Like, because don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. Yeah, you are playing for money.
Yeah.
You're playing for your own. Well, you know, you're going in.
Yeah, but it's nice when you're playing and that you play a good shot and
Yeah.
people are like, yeah, great shot,
Yeah, you wanna
whatever,
hear
and
that.
give you a round of applause.
But
And
that's
it
the thing.
G's you up a bit.
But that's the thing, obviously, where we come into that by saying it as well. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, Carl, that was. I mean, there's been a few shots in this match, which are brilliant.
Yeah, but as a player, when you're playing, if you played a good shot and the people that are watching you at the venue,
There's nothing worse than silence.
yeah, exactly.
That's a good shot. I mean, you know, you
Yeah.
tucked his red up there massively.
And so, as a player, if the crowd recognises what you've just done, that will G you on, and yeah, you feed off of that.
Yeah.
And that, yeah, if you were down there and nobody was here,
It'd be completely different.
it kind of a bit boring.
Yeah, it would be.
Bit boring.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think at the end of the day, being able to have like both sides of it, like, you know, obviously what we're doing now with the whole,
Yeah.
you know, with the commentary, and then obviously the other two matches that are just going to be obviously just streamed.
Yeah.
But you know, again, it's one of those. It's that fact that it kind of, yes, it gives you a break in a sense,
Yeah.
but it doesn't as well, because
Yeah,
obviously
no,
you've still got to
yeah.
be the man behind the buttons.
Yeah.
But obviously it's not as much that you've got to worry about. Like,
No, but I mean, at the end of the day, I mean,
this is fun.
yeah, it is, and also as well, all I'm doing while I'm pressing buttons is talking. I can do that whether I'm got a microphone in front of me or not. I think that was a foul as well.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I
yeah.
thought that was quite fine, but
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, while I'm streaming, like tonight, so the two matches, 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock, those two matches being streamed muted. I'm streaming them muted, but I still get to hear everything.
Yeah.
Because I'm here.
oh yeah, that's it. And it's not just that. That's where the commentary comes involved
Yeah.
as well,
Yeah.
which is, you know, a massive thing. Like we say, algorithm, keep it going.
Yeah.
But it's, yeah, I see where you.
Yeah, I mean, like-
there's always two sides to a story. Always.
Several sides to this one.
Well, yeah, but you see what I mean.
Yeah,
You know,
and,
it's the old
yeah.
old school saying. There's always two sides.
Yeah. And
Oh no!
oh,
Got away with that. Got away with that one.
and then the reason I'm streaming muted later on is because of the music, and then we're going into the whole music debate.
Yeah, I know.
again.
We've had this conversation.
Yeah,
Don't
several
need
times.
to.
Oh, yeah, several times.
Not the first time. Won't be the last.
But again, I'm looking at it from a business point of view.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I'm not going to put myself in a situation where
Something might come bad out of it.
there could be a possibility that
Yeah.
I end up in trouble.
Yeah, you want to skip past that straight away.
So instead of putting myself in that situation in the first place, I just go, no, I'm not doing it.
I think you can go cushion first there.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
If I just go, no, I'm not doing it, I'm not putting myself in that position, full stop.
Yeah.
Because if I start off doing it
Yeah.
and then I suddenly
Yeah.
change it,
We've had this
Yeah.
conversation.
the precedence I've set is I'm not doing it.
Yeah, because
And
you don't want that hassle.
And then it's no surprise to anybody. Wherever I go, well, it's either without music or it's muted.
Yeah, that's it.
That is that's where I draw the line.
Yes, it's you have commentary, you have no music.
Yeah, but I will be consistent with that.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
so-
yeah, but that's
yeah.
the thing. That's by you putting your foot down. This is the way that I'm doing it.
Trevor. Yeah. So
Which is fair enough.
yeah, and it is purely from a
Business perspective.
business point of view.
Yeah. So. Nah. Anyway, off that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh
I mean,
no, this frame's gone a little bit awry for both of them.
Yeah. I mean,
Trevor's trying to win it, and Jason's trying not to lose
He's
it.
trying to stay in it. I'd hate to say this. 'Cause-
Don't say it. Don't do it.
No. But I want in a pot one here,
Oh, and tucking them up.
and
Yeah.
then play a shot and leave the cube at the top behind the two.
Oh yeah.
Big shot, because I mean that'll probably be the turnaround that Trev needs to take the win.
Oh yeah. But because of that, it makes this a pressure pot,
Yeah,
which he played really well.
yeah.
Now,
Still a great shot, but it's one of those.
no, because all he does now is he just rolls down to the outs, so the left-hand side of those two yellows that are together. Just make sure it touches the cushion. The white's going to stay behind the black. Although you are leaving a one cushion get out for Jason.
Yeah,
Ideal would have
anything
been
can happen.
to be down the bottom and underneath.
but then you still got your two at the top.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to cover a bag now. Again, this is risky because it's thin. You could go in off again
Yeah, or leave it like that.
and leave it like that.
That is
And
the
if
worst
the
thing that
black
he's-
goes, I don't know if he's just moved the black enough or the yellow's enough that the black doesn't go. I don't know.
I think it goes.
We'll soon find out. If Jason just rolls this forward, the black goes. Don't look at it that way.
I mean, he literally sat down and then got straight back up again, so I reckon it does.
Yeah, you don't look at it that. Oh, hello. Yeah, you don't look at it from that side. You got to look at it from the side that you're actually going to be hitting
Well,
it
yeah.
from, because it does look different.
I mean, even if you can try and cheat the pocket a little bit, like,
Yeah,
but that's you've got
Yeah.
to play that like 100%.
yeah. Just don't open the pocket up, here, Trev.
Just want to leave one over it.
I
think
think the black will go,
Yeah, I reckon it does.
even if it will go slightly off of the yellow that's over the pocket.
One decent shot here. That's it.
You're going to drop it in? Yeah, you're going to drop it in.
Unlucky.
Right, Trevor, fill your boot.
One next to the yellow. Play the plan.
This is for the match. One down, three to go.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he's just got to nudge this. Nice little plan.
He's got to be careful because he could come off of this a bit funny and put the yellow safe. Played that well.
That's brilliant.
That
But
was
you just
perfect.
Play the angles now, isn't it?
Yeah, it just comes off the top cushion.
Yeah, one cushion.
That was perfect. Well done, Trevor.
The thing is, as well, really, you don't even have to put like any side or anything on it. To be honest, I think on the safe side, I probably would have played that a little bit harder.
Yeah. Just be careful. Don't hit this too hard because it's going. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well done, Trevor.
Well done, Trev. Deserved. I mean, that was a fight from beginning to end.
Yeah. They quite evenly matched through that.
Yeah. No, that was good. Enjoyed that.
Yeah, very good match. Well done to Trevor. Unlucky to Jason.
Well done,
Jason
gents.
will be back on at 4 o'clock. Not on the stream. Our next match, like I say, is Robert and Dan Holmes. That will be at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
They are playing for £200.
But
And then, hold on. And then at 7 o'clock tonight, we have Steve Small and Brett Williams playing for £300. Big money. That'll be a good match.
obviously we'll try and keep everyone updated with the scores and the other tables.
Yeah.
Do our best. That's what the chat's for. So
It is currently on John Charlie's match. He is currently 8-7. He's on the hill.
Just behind.
He's not at the table though. Tell a lie, he's at the table now. But we are about to go off air. We've got a little bit of a break. Well done, mate. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a break.
Yeah, just
we will
under
be
an hour.
back at 4 o'clock with Robert Holmes and Dan Holmes playing for £200.
The bros.
Like I say, go on and to our sponsors, give them a like, give them a share, say thank you. Press the subscribe button on my YouTube channel, please, thank you.
Like it, ding the bell.
Much appreciated, yeah, press that bell icon. If you're on a mobile device, make sure you allow YouTube to send you notifications, and you'll be notified every time we go live. Saves you having to keep on looking at Facebook all the time then. Yeah, that's it. Again, if you're in the area, pop in and say hello.
Yeah, stick your head in.
Yeah, stick your head through the door. Bring some donuts.
Yes.
And we will see you at 4 o'clock. But for now, bye-bye.
Thank you.